What's up YouTube, it's Jermaine back with another video, and in this video I'm going to talk about why I went vegan. If you follow my vlogs, you may notice that I eat a lot of vegan food, and yes, I am vegan. I stopped eating all dairy products and animal products, and I was just testing it out. It lasted for about 2 weeks, and I pretty much started back to eating meat because I really like hot wings a lot, and I went into Whole Foods one day and they just put fresh hot wings out on the bar and they smell so good, and it was 2 weeks in and I was like, dude, I'm just gonna get some hot wings. So I just went, grabbed some hot wings, and I broke my cycle. I was back to eating meat and dairy. But ever since that happened, every time I would eat dairy, or every time I would drink milk or eat cheese, I would have this thought in my mind, this weird thought, and this I would have this feeling, this feeling like this isn't right. I really think I developed this from not eating dairy products and not eating meat for 2 weeks, It wasn't that big of a deal, but every time I would eat dairy or every time I would drink milk, I would think about it. Whenever I ate a hamburger, it was totally different. Or if I ate a steak, it was totally different. I didn't have that same gross thought. But it was only dairy. I just had this gross thought. Now, this is more of the first reason why I stopped eating all animal products. Is I don't like pigs at all. I hate pigs. And if you guys know, pig products are in a lot of items. A whole lot of things have pig products in them. And at the same time, I feel that a lot of pig products are served to chickens, and a lot of pig products are served to cows. I may go to the grocery store and I may buy this chicken, and this chicken has just ate pig, But this is chicken, and I think, oh, it's totally cool. I'm cool. I'm not eating pork. It's totally fun. But actually, it's I'm still eating pork because the chicken ate the pork, and now I'm eating the chicken. I can't trust it. I would be better off just not eating all animal products at all, because I don't know what this animal is eating, and I don't know where this comes from, and I'm tired of looking at labels. I'm tired of is this halal, is this kosher? Let's just not eat animals at all. I think that's a good idea. No more animals. Talk about pigs. That sums up the first answer. But back to the second question of how I think it's sort of wasteful. I think it's sort of wasteful that, to raise a cow, cows drink, X amount of water every day. In California, we have a water shortage. Not only do cows drink a lot of water every day, cows eat a lot of food every day. So where does that food comes from? Well, that food is grown in some field, and that food is trucked to the location where the cows are. And cows don't just grow, that big in 2 or 3 weeks. It takes time for a cow to grow. Also, cows require a lot of food. So every day, cows require maybe 100+ pounds of food every day for each cow. So if you think about it, not only are we using a whole lot of vegetables for cows, we're using a whole lot of oil to transport food to get to cows. Think about it. Next time you see an 18-wheeler driving down the street, and it's one of those huge 18-wheelers, think about how much fuel that 18-wheeler is using, okay, to air condition this huge truck and keep the items in the back frozen for hours and hours as it's driving across country. That's using a lot of fuel. When you transport vegetables are transported a whole lot different, especially if it's fresh vegetables. Fresh vegetables don't require refrigeration. Refrigeration requires more oil. And guys, remember, our country is fighting wars to protect the dollar, and the dollar is so tied with oil. I mean, think about it. And what do we do with all this oil that we need? It goes into food. It doesn't go into the food. Not really key reasons why I went vegan. It's very simple, I would say. Now my diet is I only eat certain things, and I eat certain dishes, and that's really easy for me. I know what restaurants I'm gonna go to. because, you know, they have vegan dishes here, or they have my favorite vegan dish. I've also noticed a lot of other YouTubers, you know, they go vegan for all sorts of reasons. They go vegan for like animal rights and, you know, let's save the environment, let's save the world. Now, before I went vegan, if someone told me that, you know, oh, you should go vegan to protect the animals, you know, I would really just like sort of look the other way and just don't pay them any attention and just call them crazy. However, since I have went vegan, since I don't eat meat or animal products, I can sort of listen to those people a little bit better now. Now, I don't just agree with all of the animal rights activists. Like, I'm totally not gonna like take paint and walk up to someone and throw paint on like a $10,000 fur coat. No. I'm totally not that extremist. And I understand in the city, especially in San Francisco, there are vegans out there that have a really bad reputation. I go to places every now and then and I ask, I want it made vegan. Every now and then, the waiter or waitress will give me like a really dirty look or like, you know, just an attitude. And they're just like, well, no, we don't really have vegan options here. And the main reason why a lot of waitresses and waiters are doing that, because, you know, there are a lot of snobby, stuck-up vegans out there. You know, people that are like, I only eat green vegetables and, you know, I only eat tomatoes and I only eat fresh this and I only eat this and that and that. And, you know, my life is perfect. And no, guess what? I'm not that type of vegan. No. I'm not that type of vegan. I'm not the type of vegan that says my French fries only have to be baked and they only have to be hand cut by me. No. Believe me, there are all sorts of vegans, just like there's all sorts of broke people, just like there's all sorts of rich people, just like there's all sorts of cars you can choose from. Vegans are all different too. Myself, I still like junk food. I mean, I'm not gonna just cram down like on a lot of junk food, but there are a few like items that, you know, I definitely indulge in. I'm not going to say, no, I'm not going to have it. But those items are also vegan items. You know, they don't contain dairy or they don't contain like any animal products or any animal byproducts. Byproducts are animal products. And if you're vegan, you would totally want to bypass any animal byproducts. Now, thinking of byproducts, I watched this video on YouTube a few months ago and it was showing how hot dogs were made. This process really grossed me out. They took a pig, a live pig, okay? And they literally put the pig into the shredder and shredded the pig. Now just imagine, this is a live pig. I mean, it hasn't even went to the bathroom. And they took the pig and they shredded it and they used all the parts of the pig. How gross is that? Think about it. The pig didn't even go to the bathroom, okay? And that is in someone's food. All right, now I'm not making this video to turn people vegan, and I'm not telling you, you know, don't go to your favorite fast food restaurant. No. I'm totally not like that. But these are just reasons why I decided to, you know, go vegan. Diets are totally different in the South. Like, I'm originally from Tennessee, and, you know, down south, people, they like to eat, you know. You know, on Fridays, people are frying catfish. On Saturdays, you know, they're barbecuing ribs. On Sundays, they got pork chops going. And every other day of the week, they got some other crazy massive dish. One thing I noticed when I go back home, as soon as I get off the plane, I notice, wow, man, it don't look like people are missing too many meals around here. And it's mainly like, you know, I don't want to die of cancer. I really don't want to open heart surgery. Having a plant-based diet is a better alternative than to eat animals. And guys, it's also a mind thing to go vegan. For a while, I never thought I could go vegan. I never thought that I could live and be happy without eating like dairy or animal products. But it's totally possible. And now it's been about 2 months. It's like easy for me. You know, I go to Starbucks, I still get my iced coffee instead of milk. from a cow. Like I just get soy milk or coconut milk. When I go to my favorite Thai restaurant, I used to always order pineapple fried rice with chicken. Now I get pineapple fried rice with soy. And I also tell them, don't add the egg, make it vegan. So there are alternatives. In cheeseburgers, I used to love cheeseburgers, but guess what? I never stopped eating cheeseburgers one day because there are tons of cheeseburgers and hamburger alternatives. One restaurant I go to a lot here in Oakland, solely vegan, they're famous for deep south fried tofu burger, where they take like a piece of tofu and they deep fry it and they put vegan cheese on top. And it is delicious. In my honest opinion, I think that burger tastes better than a beef burger. And to think about how much resources it took to produce a beef burger, the amount of water it takes to make one beef burger would be equivalent to me taking a 15-minute shower every day for 60 days. Now, to make that tofu burger, it takes a whole lot less water. I don't have the correct numbers, but it takes a whole lot less water. Other dishes that I eat a lot now are falafels. Oh man, I love falafels. And you can do a lot with falafels, and if you don't want to make falafels at home, you can you can just go to Whole Foods, you can buy falafels at the hot bar, and then you can come home and put falafels in certain dishes. Back home and make tacos and put falafels in the tacos. Or you can make pasta and add red sauce, chop up the falafels and add it in with your pasta and sauce, and then you have a dish there. And falafels, like I almost want to call falafels meat because it's like this awesome amount of proteins. Falafels are made out of chickpeas, and chickpeas are awesome when you don't eat animals. And there are also other things that you can eat. You can buy vegan cheese, so you can totally have vegan quesadillas. You can have vegan pizza with vegan cheese. I think things will get harder once I travel home to see my family, because if I was vegetarian or if I was not eating pork, if I'm not eating any animal products at all, it's going to be really tough to go home around Thanksgiving and around Christmas time, when everyone is having Thanksgiving dinner and I am not. Or I'm just having like a baked potato, or I'm just having French fries, or just a really, really, really big salad. So just to throw that out there, I haven't really experienced that just yet because I'm still kind of new in my whole veganism journey, but I'm sure that's gonna come up. Also, where you live, like I feel in big cities, there are more vegan options. There's more like vegan restaurants, and now you can still find, vegan food at a restaurant that's not vegan, but the menu will definitely be much smaller. Thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. Just wanted to share my experience on why I went vegan. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.